Hello.
Right, go eat your dinner.
We're live.
Oh.
Oh, hi there, everyone. It's me, the dude. I'm hosting some campaign about cultists and stuff in some island or something. I don't know. Let me check my notes again. Yeah, they're all gonna die. You see, these people are actually in this real situation. We're just recording it in audio, so you guys don't have to see the horrible events which happen.
Yes.
Some weird horror movie plot.
I guess we.
Yeah, we're a found footage horror film. So, viewers, you're watching us after our death. Well, not mine. I can't die.
Dude.
I'm the
He's
god as
God.
well. Yeah,
Dude.
and I'm not a forgiving one.
Okay. It's.
Okay, we're all live. Let's do a quick register to note C Hash,
Yeah.
Tinya,
Hello.
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Okay, he's dead already.
He's dead.
Presents! God damn it, I was muted.
Potato
Yeah.
and Little Big.
Uh,
Okay, we can begin then. Tinya, go eat your dinner.
Why?
Shh, go eat your dinner,
why? I
young
don't
man.
want to.
I'm eating it
Eat your dinner, young man. If you continue, you are going to have to spank you. Anyway, let's go back to topic. So, let me just quickly get my playlist up. There we go. Okay, let's have a fun time. There we go. Okay, boys. So last session you ended with finishing your conversation with dear old Colonel Hall. You've ended your conversation. What do you want to do now?
Get out of the building, I guess. The tower. Yeah.
You exit the building.
We'll probably want to first start renting spots at the what was the place you called again? Let's see if you can find it.
The Red
You
Bar.
have to try. You have to try and you have to roll idea, unless another player wants just to remind him.
At least he mentioned a hotel/motel.
Yes.
yes, it did. It was.
I don't think I wrote it down though.
The motel was somewhere near the train station. I remember that.
Yes.
And I think the location he mentioned was the Red Barn, and he did also mention a church that's been under.
Yeah. He also the library.
Yes, which manages to be. I don't remember. Was it somewhere down the block, or was that in the old area?
I don't
You
know.
have to remember again.
It was one of the older buildings. So he told us that. So we know that if anything.
As you exit, have you exited yet? Or are you still in there?
I'll get out. I'll get out.
Yeah. I'll get out.
Roger leaves
Yeah.
as well. As you exit, you notice a slight fog has rolled in, and started to get slightly dark outside. You can notice a few crows strung about the environment, but it is nothing too odd.
Not a murder yet.
I do check my watch to see the time. What time is it?
It is 5:30 p.m.
Alright. So after looking at the time, I look up and I say, "Well, it's for sure. It's getting quite dark. I don't know if we want to wander around at this time exactly. Plus, I think I'm a bit hungry as well. Don't you want to grab a bite?"
We can go down to the butcher's. He normally cooks some things, says Roger.
And I don't think it's smart to go wandering about when it's this foggy as well.
Yeah. We shall go eat dinner, and then book a room in a tavern or something.
Do you? I turn around to Roger. Do you know if the lads down at the hotel do some food or stuff?
Yeah, they do some simple breakfast and dinner things. In fact, I think it begins at 6 p.m., so maybe you can arrive there just in time.
All
I'm
right.
going to the hotel anyway as well. Gotta reunite with an old friend.
Yeah, I think I'm going with you as well. I don't know if I really want to stay around here right now. It's getting cold as well.
You slowly walk through the night. You slowly walk through the darkness of the current time. You notice paint is slowly coming off of the buildings. This fog must be rather intense for that. As you eventually arrive at the Woods Inn, well, the Woods House. It stands at the corner of the curb, and what are you going to do?
I turn around to Roger and I say, "Well, after you, I guess. I'll watch your back." And I do that fake smile.
He enters. The Woods House is 3 stories tall.
Right.
There is barely anyone inside. There's only 2 people inside at the front. From the front door, you can see at the current moment. A black woman with a mop is currently mopping up the floor, looking like she's cleaning up, and there is someone sitting behind a little counter.
Right. I get close to the counter. I go, good evening. I was wondering if you still got some rooms for tonight.
Oh yes, we've got some rooms tonight. We've been rather busy lately, but yes, we've got 3 more rooms.
Seems we'll have to share them.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. In that case, put those rooms down. It's kind of weird that you're getting so many visitors.
It's because you see, as we're being on the town on the shore, we sometimes get painters here who come to paint, the countryside, the mountains.
Oh, I see.
That's probably why.
Well, funny thing, it's going to be quite a good occasion for us to actually also talk with some of these artists. I do quite enjoy a little bit of art, you say, especially like some of those 1800s landscape stuff.
Well, I'm pretty sure these artists would be right up your street. I'm not sure where they're currently living, though. I mean, they constantly just come and leave. I can ask one of them where they're going if you want to know where they're going.
Oh yeah, that would actually make us a favour. So yeah, go ahead. Also, do you by any chance? I've heard from one of the settlers here that you do serve some things on dinner. Do you have some? What do you have for today?
Oh, today we have to go to the butcher's first.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't had anyone today, so if you want to have dinner, we're gonna have to go to the butcher's.
Oh, I see. And
yeah.
So we need to go there, or do you go there? I do not understand that.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go there, but if you want to come with, you can. I can maybe, I don't know, introduce you to the butcher man.
Well, yeah, we can all go to the butcher's. I don't see a problem.
I think you could go that way. I need to go a little bit upstairs. I need to sort out my stuff.
Are you carrying any luggage at the moment? Like, do you have a briefcase or something?
I do actually do not.
Okay. Does anyone have a brief?
But
a little
actually,
boy.
I don't have any briefcase, but I have a folding writing desk, which looks like a. It's really small. It's like something you'd put on the bed to just write.
I have a briefcase.
But
I have a backpack, a really large backpack.
I have
a young boy standing around 5 foot comes down the stairways and notices you with your briefcase. He says, "Are you staying here?"
Yeah.
Oh yes, little barn.
Yes.
Well, my job is to help people with the luggage upstairs. Do you require assistance, sir?
I think I'm fine. Go. Maybe the others need it.
I would appreciate it if you take my suitcase upstairs.
Okay. Which room are you staying at?
They never asked.
Yeah.
She says, Okay, so we've got rooms 3, 4, and 7. You're going to have to share between you. As she hands out 3 keys onto the desk.
Right, I'll take number 3.
I'll take
Okay.
7 for me.
Yeah, 7.
I'll grab
Oh.
the 4.
Okay, there it is. Tommy, take this man's suitcase up to his room.
I'd
Yes,
rather
miss.
like to keep mine on me.
He was talking. She was talking to Harvey, not you.
Yeah, I know.
He takes it as he goes upstairs. He says, "Well, should we go down to the butcher's then? He's not far from here."
Yeah.
Are there
Right.
any other spots we can grab dinner?
That's where we're getting the dinner because we ran out of stock a few days ago.
Yeah, no, are there any other spots in town where?
You want to order something specific? Sure, we can order something specific and cook it up.
No, I was just curious.
All right. If you can, I'll get close to Harvey, and I'll hand him how much would be a meal, like a generic meal, like $3
Depends on the class of the meal. How high class do you want it to be? Like really well done, or just like something normal?
I'd say something really well done.
That'd be about $3 to $5. So let's say $3.50.
Yeah, I hand him $3.50. I say, right. If you can get me something like a $3.50 with that, that would be nice.
Of course.
Right. Well, see you later, lads. I've got to do some work.
Okay.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Are people going to go? Are people going to go with the hotel receptionist down to the butcher's, or is someone else going to stay behind?
I think
I'm gonna
only
stay
Chris.
behind.
Oh,
Okay.
so I guess you're just going to keep that money and stay behind.
Wait. No. I'm still hungry. What?
Okay, Biscuit stays behind with the extra $3.50.
No. If he stays behind, I'm gonna go next to him and say, "Are you not going? I thought we were. Excuse me. Can I at least get my money back?"
I thought she was just gonna get the food to prepare it here and not prepare it at the butcher's.
Oh, I'm not preparing at the butcher's. I'm going to go get it at the butcher's, and I wondered if anyone wanted to come with me.
Yeah, so I'm still staying here, but okay, yeah, here's your 350 back.
Right? Who's
yeah.
who is going to go with the receptionist?
Me.
I am.
Yeah, but meanwhile they discuss, I just wander around the reception room. I look at things. Do I know?
There are a few
anything
paintings
particular?
here and there.
Okay.
There are a few paintings here and there representing some countryside forest, but nothing of note.
Are there any local newspapers in the waiting room?
Yeah. No.
Oh, nothing of the sort.
Yes
Shame.
or no? Well, yes, but actually no.
Yes, but actually no.
It's just a news clipping which says, breaking news, nothing.
It is a small town.
Indeed.
Okay, so she leaves now. So it's Tinya and Little Big who went with Gyro and Benjamin who went with her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you leave, Roger Cross follows.
Oh, hi, Mr.
She
Cross.
said, she says, "Oh, that's strange. We haven't had a fog of that recently in recent days." As she exits, heading down slowly to the butcher's. As you arrive outside the butcher's, which is only like a 1-minute walk away, It's a small. If the shop is you can see on a sign it says the Griffin Butcher Shop, and it says open. The butcher shop is a small free room store. As you can see in the front, meat hangs from the ceiling against tarred walls, saying "Sale on for artists." As she enters, do you follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is a man there is currently no one manning the counter, but you can hear from a slight distance that he's obviously preparing with some meat with some chopping sounds.
Hello?
He walks up going, "Ah, hello there, Miss Heike. What is it now?" Well, what do you want, boys?
I look at the merchandise and see what's there.
Currently he says, "Well, currently we've got one side of beef, an entire hock of ham, and 4 legs of lamb."
I'll have the beef, thanks.
I'll
The beef
take
it is
some
for you. Do you want the entire side, or should I cut it into half, as it's quite a big chunk?
I'll have 1/2, I guess. Yeah, 1/2, please.
1/2 it is. As he pulls it up, cuts it up, and puts it in a little bag, handing it, and then he quickly says, "Is it you or Sarah who wants it?"
Me.
He hands it to you. "Okay, you there. What do you want?" As he points to Ben.
I'll take some lamb.
"Some lamb it is. How many legs of lamb do you want? Only one?"
2. That 2.
"Two it is, my good sir." As he puts 2 legs of lamb into a bag, handing it to you.
I'll give it
Sarah?
to
Pardon?
I'll give it to Sarah because she's the one going to be cooking it.
He answers, "Sarah, what would the others like?" "Well, actually, I've only got 2. I've only got a hock of ham left, so I guess just take that and a final leg of lamb."
Yeah,
He then opens a cash register and says, That'll be $8, please."
I'll fork over 4.
As Sarah hands him a 4. "Does anyone else have some spare change? I don't have any money on me right now."
Yeah, I pay for the meat.
All right
full?
then.
Yeah, you're
Pardon?
welcome.
Thanks. "Well, have a nice night, boys. I'm probably going to close now." As he opens the door for you as you all leave.
You're Miss Griffith, right?
"Yes, my name's Harry. Well, actually, no, my name's not Griffin. That was my father's name, or my grandfather's name."
Oh, I see. I am Mr. Zeppeli. Pleasure to meet you.
"Harry Wenser."
Have a nice night.
"You too." As he closes the door behind you, changing it to close. As you all arrive back at the hotel, Sarah approaches the black woman who's mopping, saying, Phyllis, could you be a dear and cook these people up this meal?" She puts the mop down and says, "Sure, I'll cook something up." As she takes it and walks off to the kitchen area.
Okay.
Well, it's best you get to your rooms. I'll call you down when dinner is ready.
Yeah,
Alright.
first, I'd like to know how much will the room cost.
Oh, the room. Well, it depends. Do you want to know all of your room costs now, or do you want to know afterwards?
Now?
$4 a night.
Okay. Yeah, could you give me the change for the room, because I lent you $10.
You didn't lend her $10. You only lent her 4.
I did.
You only lent her 4. You said 4.
At the butcher's.
Yes, but you lended her 4 at the butcher's. She said, "Oh, can someone help me with 4 change?"
Okay. Can I consider my room paid for one night?
We're not really considering that you are buying this meal for us to cook it to you as a service.
Okay, then how much should I give you for one night?
Well, considering you did pay us, let's just say $2 for this night.
Okay, 11. I'll give her 2 $1 coins.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. And I go upstairs to my room. Room number 7.
I'll pay for my room as well.
She says thank you as she pockets it. Please, okay, that's your spending level for this day. As you all go to your...
$4 left.
So I'm guessing all of you go to your room.
Yes, I guess.
Roger opens the door to room 1 going, "Hey, Lester, it's me, Roger," as he closes the door behind him. Any luck on a new novel?
It's going along slowly. But thanks for you trying to help me.
Well, if you want a new case, these people came into town and they're investigating something very strange. Stealing the statuette which links to this place sounds like something interesting rather than just talking to some bootleggers for 5 hours a day.
That actually sounds quite interesting.
Maybe.
What have they found out so far?
They haven't found out about much. I haven't even asked them about it. They just said they were coming here. Maybe you can go talk to them. Anyway, I have to go back to Colonel Hall. Me and him, he said he needed to do something tonight.
Sure, I'll do that.
As he leaves and exits and closes the door behind him. And that is the end of day 1. But first...
We're not dead yet.
Now, it's time to play. Let's see. So, we have 5 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So... Oh. As you slowly fall asleep, Potato, after working in Lester, after a hard day of talking to bootleggers, you have a strange occurrence. You wake up in the middle of the night to see your wife standing there.
He kind of wakes up and just stares at her, not really knowing what he's seeing.
What's the problem, dear?
You're dead. You died about 5 years ago.
I didn't, dear. You just left me. You forgot about me.
That can't be. I saw your head.
Well, you saw wrong. I'm still very much alive.
Why did you come now to me and not earlier?
Because they prevented me.
Who? Who did that?
There is no more time, dearie. As
Just
you suddenly awoken, it was all a dream. But roll sanity anyway.
Second.
It.
That was the purple one, right?
Ooh. Ooh. Sir Logan Lawrence Barrett. As you go to sleep, you have a dream. A strange figure rises out of the sea. You can barely see it, but tentacles are flailing. Black wings stretches and launches into the air, soaring over the sea. It approaches 2 lighthouses, a mere mile from where you slumber. The lighthouses swing their great lights at the beast, but it evades the beams and swoops close between the 2 towers. A great claw reaches out and smashes through the uppermost portion of one of the lighthouses, crumbling through the roof and shattering the light. Smoke rises from the beast's claws as it tears back into the darkness. The other lighthouse darts its searchlight about the sky, trying to find it. But it was too late. The beast dives out of the darkness again, as it swings its light one more time with incredible speed. But it crashes into there. A large amount of dust rises as you slowly wake up. Roll sanity. Okay,
Right.
Potato, because you failed that sanity roll, you lose 1 sanity, so you're now at 59.
Okay,
Yes.
that's not so good.
You lose 1 sanity, as that was a very unsettling and strange dream.
Me too. Right.
And that is the end of the dream. You wake up. All of you wake up. It's a normal time, around 7 a.m.
I get
Well,
dressed.
let's go in order. So Tinya, you want to get dressed first.
Yes.
You get dressed, putting on your casual suit and your hat. What do you want to do, Lester? After your horrific nightmare last night.
First, I go to the bathroom, wash my face to get my thoughts clear with some cold water, and just stand there for a moment, thinking about what I just dreamt of.
Now we move over to Harvey. Harvey, what do you do?
I start my morning routine of like washing and shaving and the whole shebang.
Okay. Benjamin.
I wake up and just get dressed and check my tools to make sure they still work.
Okay. Do you want to do anything other than with tools?
I guess I'll just like get dressed and stuff, like normal morning stuff.
Okay, you get dressed. And finally, Sir Logan Lawrence Barrett. You're suddenly awoken after your dream. What do you want to do now?
I will get off my bed, then put my knees down, and I get on my knees on the bed, kneel, and then whisper some things in Latin. As I finish with a phrase in Latin, which would be "Gorgone Terpetis." As I do that, I get off the bed. I take my diary, start writing again, and that's gonna be me. I will skip breakfast. Also.
Okay, so I'm guessing everyone else, except Sir Logan Lawrence Barrett, goes downstairs for breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah.
You arrive downstairs. As you notice that Sarah Heike is still standing behind the reception. The kitchen is open. It says, "Breakfast is ready. Are you going to eat your breakfast?"
Yeah.
Lovely.
Definitely.
Okay. You have some nice beef. It is some tasty beef. High quality.
Oh, quite a hearty breakfast.
Right.
Okay. So you, after eating your breakfast, eating your breakfast, you notice this new fellow to your table. Potato, please provide a description of your character now.
Okay, yeah, I'm sitting there, in my normal, regular clothes, and that consists of a coat, a regular suit, and a bow tie. And I'm sitting there, a little bit disconcerted, eating my breakfast.
Are you going to start to? What are you going to do about this new individual?
I observe him. How far is it easy to my position, to my current position?
He's sitting at the end of the table, which is a bit far away.
So I'm not that close. Okay.
I mentioned that it might be one of those artist types. Maybe you're in luck.
Yeah, but Mr. Barrett isn't here. Yeah. I guess he was interested in paintings, but yeah, I don't know. He's not here, so
Lester can hear all of this.
should we
I
ask
eventually-
somebody else?
I do eventually come down. But I'm basically a bit lost in my thoughts as I go down. Go downstairs.
Do we see him coming?
Yes, you see him. You see your friend eventually come in.
Oh, good morning.
Morning, lads. I see that you ate already your breakfast. How was it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Quite hearty.
Oh,
Wasn't
Got some
expecting beef for breakfast, but
well,
God,
it's not the worst, really. Actually, with that like weird intonation I gave to that word, I remembered like they once gave me haggis for breakfast once when I was up in Scotland. So yeah, it's not the worst, but honestly, I would really like to have something more akin to bacon, beans,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Classical breakfast. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's something I miss of the old country. Anyway, anything that happened today? How was your sleep?
I mean, this new fellow.
yeah,
one
maybe
fellow-
maybe you're in luck, and
but-
it's one of those.
By the
arts-
way, Lester, you can hear everything they've been saying for like the last few minutes.
Yeah, I'm still only sitting there eating, not still disconcerted from the dream I had at night.
Okay.
I say maybe you're in luck, and he's one of the artists
Yeah,
that frequents
this fellow over
this
there.
this tavern.
Oh, really? Really?
Perhaps.
Oh,
Should ask
I
him.
do get close to the new guy. I say, nice to meet you. My name is Sir Logan Lawrence Barrett. As he's eating, I just extend a hand.
Yeah, I stop eating for a minute, grab his hand, and say, "Yeah, nice to meet you. My name is Lester Aarons. I've been here in the city visiting my friend Roger."
Ah, so you're one of Roger's friends.
You know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran into him earlier.
You must be those guys he told me about that came here investigating the case of a statue that went missing.
Yes, that is us.
Oh, did he now?
Did we like this? Was this? I kind of look confusingly around. Like,
He told me about that because I'm currently looking for stuff to write a new book about. Because I'm some mix between a true crime author and a private investigator. Maybe I can help you out in the investigations and write about it if you would be okay
Roll
with
a
that.
no, boys. Roll a no roll.
A knowledge roll?
Yeah, knowledge roll. I call it a no roll though, as it's much quicker than knowledge.
right. Is it an education role?
Yeah, that's a knowledge roll.
Of course, like all things.
Yikes.
Okay, so Harvey, Ben, Logan, and Seahat. Okay, I mean Logan. You recognize this man. He was in fact a famous true crime author. He's most known for his book about the disappearance of his wife.
Oh, no. Now that I think of it, I think
Lester Arends, by the way.
Oh,
His name is Lester Arends.
Lorenz. I get it. Like fix it later. It's actually now that I think of it, I think I do know you. I saw a couple of your books down the bookstore. That you were into mostly like crime scene, was it?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I write mostly about.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I do bring it up, but I do remember you, especially for the one about your wife. Condolences about that.
Yeah, thank you. That's the book I'm most known for, but it's also the one I don't really like to talk about a lot.
Yeah, I'll keep my interest at a low for that one especially. Well, I suppose you can join us. What do you say, boys? I mean, it's not nothing. It's not something I would be against for. It's just more hands and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm up for it.
You're not wrong. I mean, if this fellow over here has some experience with investigation and crime, yeah, he could be a precious member to our new form squad.
Well, I'm not too sure about it, but since y'all seems to be on board with it, yeah, let's have him tag along.
You definitely won't regret that. I have solved some cases on my own, and if I'm able to, if you allow me to write about this case, I won't even need any payment or something like that.
Oh, I see. So you're in for the knowledge and the mystery. Oh.
Yes, I would like to follow the story along and make my notes, and after everything's over, I would like to write everything together and publish that.
Yeah, can we read your notes though?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah,
What are in your notes?
no, I mean, the notes about this case. I don't care about the notes about it, about other stuff. I mean the notes about this case. If he is gonna write them.
So after the case would be finished, you would like to read the notes that I'm going to publish, right? If I understand you correctly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, boys. So, what do we do now? Should we wander around town?
I'd say we check out the Red Barn.
Yeah, exactly was what I was thinking.
Either that, or we can check out the quarry, because there are those hooligans down there.
Yeah, we should be wary of the bootleggers, though. I mean, the bureau agent surely over here would want to know more, but we are mere civilians.
Yeah, I would love to do to go and deal with those bootleggers, but smaller towns tend to not like you very much once you've dealt with their supply of alcohol. So we might want to focus first on the theft before we start riding up these people.
Yeah.
So we might want to start asking Alexander Adamson about these guests he's having lately.
If he'll let us.
Yes.
Well, he seems to be annoyed by them, according to Colonel Scott. So he might be open about it if he thinks we'll deal with him.
Right.
Yeah, we should go check anyways.
So you want to go to the Red Barn?
Yep.
You walk down the Broadway street as you eventually arrive after a long 20-minute walk to the Red Barn. It sits on the end of old Bradley Wharf. The building has a couple of doors, but nothing of note. It looks like a mostly normal house, and as you can see, it's basically the same as the image here you first got.
Do we see the boat that is also in the photo?
The boat, yes, you don't see the boat.
Okay.
Just the house.
Okay, so there's no boat. Okay.
I'll knock on the door.
Yeah. I get behind them.
A man opens the door. What do you want?
You're Alexander Adamson.
Yeah, what the hell do you want?
I'll show my badge. I'm with the bureau. I'm investigating a theft in another state.
Death in another state, huh?
Theft. Sorry.
Oh, a theft.
And death.
Yeah.
And possible that we don't know if
Yeah.
he's alive or not. But we've been hearing you've been having a lot of visitors lately.
Yeah, mostly painters and photographers.
Any of them seem, let's say, less artistically inclined and more pushy about something?
Nah, they just generally want to take pictures around here.
And at that mention, I say pictures like these kinds, and I show him the photo we found.
Yeah, that's the one taken by a photographer about 3 weeks ago.
I would assume this photographer would be the
Pardon?
Gabriel mentioned on the top left.
I don't know of a Gabriel. So, I don't remember the photographer. Maybe the photographer's called Gabriel? I just remember he was a proper best.
So we found this at the scene of the crime, so we would want to get more information about this photographer that you've met.
I don't know really anything about him, really. He was just a bit of an asshole.
Do you
How
remember his
so?
appearance?
What kind of asshole, if I may ask?
Basically, just basically take pictures of everything in this town.
A odd curiosity, we may call it.
I don't know what his name was. I told him to fuck off once and he didn't came back.
I see. Well,
Do you remember his appearance?
Nope, he was mostly far away and he wore a hat. He's probably long gone by now.
yeah, 3 weeks is a bunch of time. It's probably.
He says, "Well, it's getting foggy outside these recent days, isn't it?"
Isn't that common in seaside villages?
No, not really. From time to time, yes, but we haven't had one for, like, I don't know, a good 4 months. That's quite a while.
Oh.
Well,
Anyway, another reason come here is because of the dock here, as he says, I actually have my job here as a rowboat salesman here as he quickly leaves the house, straightening his suspenders and points to a boat, another boat which isn't where you thought it was. It was actually behind the house.
Oh.
Saying, yeah, sometimes people come along, they want me to rent my rowboat.
Oh.
Oh, that's a rowboat?
It's not a boat you saw in the picture, it's a rowboat.
Oh, okay.
It's a well constructed rowboat though.
Do you just tour around the sea, or are you heading anywhere specific?
He literally says, "That's my rowboat there. Any other questions?"
Could we please see? I would like to really see the inside of the red barn. If
Yeah.
possible, of course.
Mind if we
He says,
take a look around?
"Sure, get on the boat. Do you mind if you pay me $1? Because it technically counts as a service."
Here you go, and I hand a bill.
He pockets it. He says, "All right, come on, get aboard, boys."
Yeah, we get a boat,
All right.
I guess.
As he slowly rows to the side of the house, almost directly getting it to the photo. Is it good enough for you boys?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Roll spot hidden with a bonus die.
Everyone, I'm assuming.
Yeah, everyone.
I finally succeed.
Ooh.
Oh, critical, boys!
He did as well.
Harvey, out of the corner of your eye, you notice this engraving. You notice this really odd plate on it. You see this. But right next to it, you also notice another engraving. Remember,
I can see-
all the players saw them, except Mr. Logan Lawrence Barrett. He didn't see anything. And this other engraving, let me just see, let me just make sure only Biscuit can see it. He's only allowed to see it. No one else is. As you see another version of it right behind it, which is a fixed version.
So the engravings are like on the side of the dock on plates?
Yeah, slightly below water.
Oh,
As
slightly
you can
below
see, it's
water.
rusted.
Okay. Alright.
You men see those engravings over there, right? That engraving over there.
Yeah, peculiar engravings, I may say.
He says, "Do you want me to go near it?"
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
He rows towards it as he gets directly in front of it. The others can see the complete engraving too.
And I point to the other one and say, I think that one is more noticeable. It's more legible. Can we go closer to that one, please?
Yeah, it's directly just behind. It's directly just to the right of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we're close enough.
It's just harder to see because it's slightly more underwater.
All right.
Can we see it though?
Yes, you can see it now.
Can
You know one which just popped up?
Give us the.
I already did. It's engraving too.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
He says that's odd. Why are there two engravings? There should only be one.
At what time do you usually give these tours, or is that?
Oh, any time of the day, really. Mostly midday. But I probably won't be doing it as it's foggy outside. And fog and going out in the boat is not too much a good idea unless you go into the lighthouse.
Might have something to do with the ebb or flow, whether it's visible or not. If it's usually a midday, you might miss it. Or
But
is
yeah,
that-
that too. But mostly because of the fog nowadays.
Seeker shoot. Look between the cyclops that were blinded for blood.
Oh, that's a very strange engraving indeed. Probably some old shit I used to do back in those days of the odd times.
What are the symbols in the Top left and bottom right corners. Quite
I have
peculiar.
no clue at all.
I'm assuming also these docks are as old as the town itself.
Yeah, these docks are probably as old as the town themselves. I think they were. I mean, I didn't come here until like 4 years ago,
Oh, I see.
so I'm still quite new.
Do we recognize the symbols?
No, I do not. I have never
Oh.
seen symbols like that.
Oh, okay.
The use of the word Cyclops is, of course, like something that is quite interesting, really.
Well, Cyclops, I I don't know if I okay. They might, not be literal Cyclopses. They could be like the
Lighthouses.
one-eyed things, like the lighthouses.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
Yes, that could be an answer.
Do you mind if I? Sorry, go ahead.
No. I just thought like stroking my chin at that moment.
All right. You mind if I take a photo of it?
Yeah, sure. You actually have consent. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, take a picture. Just specifically of the place, though, not my house.
Of course. Roll photography.
Yeah, roll photography.
You're on the boat. You need to roll for photography for this.
Oh my god.
Oh, not again. Oh.
Ah, yeah.
You take the picture, but you get the exact. But actually, no. You've got a
It's
film
because on the
camera,
water.
so technically, no. You don't know your result. You take the picture as you get the film out.
It's underwater. That's probably what messed it up.
He said, "By the way, go down to the library if you want to use a room for developing film."
Right.
Oh. Thank you for the trip and everything you've told us.
No problem. Come back to me as he slowly pushes the boat out, get back onto the back side of the house as he will get off. As he says, "Well, boys, whenever you want something, just come back to me." As he enters his house again, closing the door behind him.
I think I might want to visit the town hall or where they keep their records. Considering the blinded
town.
the blinded by blood sounds very ominous.
So you want to go to the town? The town, huh? You want to go to the town, kid?
Oh.
The town hall, kid.
Yeah.
Let me just find you the location for the town hall, kid. Sorry, it's just this map's quite a lot. It's got 30 locations, so yeah, that's why I'm a bit slow.
And the numbers aren't really like in
Yeah.
nice positions. They're probably logical according to some way, but
Shh. Okay. You do not actually know the location of town hall yet.
so I might ask Alexander before he
Oh,
leaves.
he's already left.
Yikes.
Okay.
We should probably ask someone. I mean,
Yeah,
He's in his
and-
house.
No, not Alexander. Anyone but him. We encounter.
Yeah, we can just ask Alexander because we're still at the house. So say sorry to bother you again, but where's the? We could just. I'll knock again on the door.
Yeah, go ahead.
He says, "Yes. What do you want now?" As you can notice, he's putting a jacket on.
Sorry to bother you again, but what way is the town hall or where they keep the records?
He points behind you as he says, "It's down there. It's in the middle of Broadway Road."
Oh yeah, the main road.
Yeah, it's there it is. You'll notice it when you see it.
All right. Thanks again. And,
As he closes
nice
closes
day.
the door behind him and leaves.
All right.
So
Alright.
Yes.
No, I said, well, I think we got everything we could get from here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That engraving though. Interesting. Intriguing.
Okay, you head downwards. It takes you a good 5 minutes to walk this time. As you arrive outside, as you walk around, you notice the crows have been getting rather more common round here.
Ah,
What's with these crows?
I do watch as I pass through, as I see the crows. I do watch them distrustfully.
One of them stares back at you and tilts its head and goes, caw, as it flies off.
Tips a hat.
I turn around and I say, I feel like there are bad vibes here.
You're not used to the amount of animals that show up in villages.
No. I can actually stand animals. So I when I was a lad and when I still was living in England, I used to like them a lot, but not crows particularly. They are a mysterious species, let's say. As I make a fake smile as I go forwards, I still eye around, and yeah, if I see any crow, if they get too close, I will start I will rush them to just kick them out.
Okay. You slowly arrive and you notice it says Rockport Town Hall. As you enter, the main hall contains several tables and cushy chairs. Behind a desk at the back of the hall sits an average middle-aged man who is writing in a book.
Good evening, sir.
How can I help you fellows?
Yes, my name is Sir Logan Lawrence Barrett, and these are my colleagues. We would like to know if you still got the town records for of the city, like sellers,
He
stuff like
quickly
that.
says, "Excuse me, Sonny, could you speak up?"
I'm asking for the town records. Have you got those?
Well, you actually have to give us a slip in why you want those town records. You know, we can't just randomly give people we can't just give people town records randomly.
I'll at this point I'll show my badge and say
The Bureau. By chance,
yes.
do you have a supervisor you can call up for me?
In fact,
Just to verify. We have to be careful about people's identity. I'm sure you understand. As he pushes towards you a phone on the desk.
Oh, having people show up lately with fake badges, have we?
Nope. Actually, not recently. A long time ago, though.
Okay, I can understand the
We have fake
caution.
soldiers trying to get into the memorial hall.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Fake soldiers.
Yeah.
What a disgrace. And I start dialing.
Yeah, I know
the
a disgrace in this modern day and age. People faking they served in the war.
Yeah, we sure talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, poor old people in the war, they actually serve, they don't get any respect. Meanwhile, with deserters and bastards like that, they get all the respect. But anyway, call up your supervisor, please.
Yeah, I said I was dialing in the number for...
You dial in the number for Gordon Cole. After a little while, he picks up the phone. Yes, who is this?
It's me, Maloon.
Harvey, how's the case going?
We're currently in Rockport, and we wanted to have a look at the town records, but they wanted me to verify that, we're actually with the bureau.
Oh yes, of course. Pass him over to me.
Yeah, I hand over the horn to him.
You don't hear what's coming over from the other line as the man shouts, "Yes, okay, he's verified." Then as he hands it back to you and says, "Your supervisor here wants to have a few final words."
Oh.
Just to tell you, Sonny, the employer of the case wants you to call him up at the end of every night to give progress. You shouldn't be, because, he's the one who hired you. You get a point.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't harm to call me either.
All right. Have anything yet on the
On the expedition,
Yeah.
Albert's been going around the entirety of New York trying to find someone who knows something. He hasn't found anything yet.
Oh, that's really bad then. There was one other thing, but now I can't. Yeah, then never mind then. Well, thanks for the thanks for the work so far anyway, and I'll make sure to call up our employee.
Okay, thank you. You remember the number, right? It's just the Boston Art Museum. You'll get him there.
Yep.
As he hangs up. He says, right, boys. It'll take me a time to get all the records out. Any specific records you want?
Well, ones pertaining the founding of the city, if it's possible, like specifically from about the docks, and anything about the lighthouses, if possible.
Okay, I'll get a few as soon as I can. In fact, you want to meet me up later on today? You can come down to my house.
Well, if that works out for you, then.
I mean, yeah, it's better for me because it's going to take me a little while to get all the necessary files for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you mind if we use your phone again? Then?
Yeah, sure. You want to call up?
The Boston Art Museum.
Oh yeah, sure. You can call again. As he passes the phone back to you.
All right. Yeah, I start dialing the phone number for the Boston Art Museum. Unless anyone else wants to do this talk.
No one responds. You dial up, and they say, "Yes, hello, Boston Art Museum talking. Are you interested in any specific exhibits? We've got brand new exhibits for brand new artists."
This is Harsh Milloons talking. I'm calling to update Timothy Jensen on. On
Timothy Jennings. Let me go get him. Tim, over here. As he hears your hand being dropped. Yes, progress.
Well, we've managed to arrive safely and sound in Rockport. Progress so far has been slow, but we did manage to find a spot that was photographed, and the photograph we found in the near the podium.
Okay, that's good. But did it point you anywhere, or did it just send you on another loose lead?
Sorta-ish. If the photograph was taken about 3 weeks ago, and we're assuming that the name on the photograph might be the one of the photographer.
Okay.
And we also managed to find some engravings that from the spot the photography was taken. English is hard.
Anything else you want to add, or also can you tell the person at the Woods House that I'll be paying to send a bill to the Boston Museum?
Oh.
All right.
Because we can pay for everything, especially as we're paying you $25 by the day.
That's appreciated. Then we don't have to worry about having money wired to us.
Just don't go on a mad spending spree.
Oh, don't worry, we won't.
No.
I don't think there's a lot to spend in this town anyway, so.
Well, okay then. Call me up tomorrow or later today.
Will do.
Hangs up.
Okay.
God, I really need a great coat once we go back. Right.
The elderly man says, "What, Sonny? What do you need?"
Nothing. I was just it was just saying things out loud. Sorry.
A colt. You want a colt?
No. No, sorry. I kind of back off a little bit. No. I just forget it. Just forget it.
Oh, because there's a really nice store which sells nice colts.
Oh, really?
Yes, the John Tarr store. It's right next to the Memorial Hall.
All right. Thank you for your information.
He also quickly says as he pulls out a map onto as he pulls out a map onto the table. He also says, "Well, if you want to know where I am when you meet me, I'm at this place." As he points his finger on that part of the map.
All right.
Come to me at around 7:30ish,
Okay, thank you very much.
which is currently 11 a.m.
Okay.
Right.
Oh. So what are you going to do now?
I remember hearing about the church that happens to be very old. Should we head there?
Yeah.
Yes.
We also
Yeah.
have to. I mean, we can go to the library.
Nash says, "A church, Sonny. There's many churches in this town."
What would be the oldest one? We've heard some things about that one in the war memorial.
Let me think for a second. I think it's the Pigeon Cove one, but I'm not sure about that. Let me just jog my memory quickly.
All right. Either way, if you would like list all the churches, if you don't remember that exact one, so we will go and check up them ourselves. That would be also really useful.
Oh.
Nope, can't say I don't know the oldest one, but what I'll say for now is there's a cemetery which is might be useful for you.
Right.
It's right. He looks at the map, going, where is it again? Ah, yes. As he points here,
Points here. Oh, okay.
the cemetery. Oh look. Who's making all these notes? Who's making all these notes on the map? Good boy. Because you're being such a good boy, you get 1d6 extra luck now.
Bonus luck. Oof.
But because I'm a nice boy, you can times that by 2.
Thank you.
2 luck.
I'm a lucky boy.
He also says, well, let me think. There's actually he then says, now I remember the church. As he looks on the map and points to you directly here. He says, yeah, it's actually right there. So it's the oldest church in town, the conventional church of the Old Sloop.
You can do shift click to move our camera to the spot. So because I missed it. Thank you.
Oh, here.
One second, wrong place. One second.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not the exact place. There you go.
Oh.
Slightly off course there, boys.
Here then.
Right.
Okay.
What kind of church was it?
It's an old congregational church. It's called the Church of the Old Sloop.
Alright.
I wrote conventional church of the old.
Conventional church.
Welcome
to the conventional church.
What kind of church is that? A conventional church. Oh no.
Please pay us $5 for the tickets.
Jesus con. Christ con.
Oh, and one more. Where was the Woods House Hotel?
Right.
Dude, where was the Woods House Hotel?
Pardon?
The Woods House Hotel. Where was it again?
Oh, the Woods House Hotel. One
Oh,
second.
okay.
Oh yeah, and the butcher's was
Yep.
here.
God damn it! How do I move the camera?
Shift.
Shift.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do now?
Should go visit the. Oh wait, what? Church. The church.
The
Right.
conventional church.
Yeah.
The church.
Now let's go to the
The
conventional.
conventional church.
Yeah.
As you leave, the old man waves you goodbye.
Well, have a nice day.
Oh yes, I have a nice day.
Why is it bleeding?
1 second. 1 second. He needs to roll.
Why is it bleeding?
Right, I'll stop.
And you hear him shout, "Hello!"
Hello. Right.
He said, "Bye bye." What are you talking about? I didn't hear him say hello.
Right.
Are you going insane? Has your sanity dropped?
Pretty
He kind of scratches his head, like thinking, maybe something is wrong. But,
Hearing's gone, Sonny. Speak up.
Have a nice day.
You too.
It's
Right.
the crows.
Oh,
It's
well,
the crows that are saying hello.
I kind of turn around.
As you leave, you still notice the crows are there.
I get close. I lock eyes with them, and then like run up to them and like, get off here! Shut up!
Caw! As one of them scratches you.
The fuck up now!
You're right, Barrett.
You take 2 damage. It scratches you quite nastily on the face.
At this I say,
Ah,
Yo, you
oh,
okay?
I wish I had my colleagues with me.
that's stupid.
As you're walking down the street, you notice someone.
I think I'll...
Why? Well. It's your friend Roger Cross. Look at him. He's walking down the street.
Hey, Roger.
Hello, Roger.
Oh, hi.
How are you, boys? How's your investigation going?
Oh, it's going well, but do you know where I could go to get myself bandaged up?
What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oof. Ah, yikes.
Discord. Why?
I guess it's rush hour for Discord, and it's like, oh, not all these people.
Yeah, probably. I mean, or it's probably getting DDoS or it's rush hour. I wouldn't know.
Oh, are we back?
Right.
Oh, never
Right.
mind.
Everybody's good.
I no. What I wanted to say is, do you by any chance have got like no place where I could get bandaged up? Got myself in a little bit of a kerfuffle right now.
Like a doctor or apothecary.
Someone who can patch me up. You know who I'm talking about.
Shall one of us roll first aid?
Yeah, probably. Who's good at healing wounds? I only know to put on band-aids.
No, I'm actually like, I'm asking Roger if he knows somewhere where I could get patched up.
Yeah, we were just wondering who might be able to keep you, like, not infected.
Yeah, he got in a fight with a crow.
Yeah.
It is completely justified. Those crows do not belong to this place, right? Let us make that thing real clear.
They looked at him wrong.
Yeah.
either way, yes, I do need some patching up, I think. So
Yeah, you don't want.
kinda-
my
I kinda
getting
look around.
infected.
yeah, I kind of look around. Well,
Is there
if anything, I'll go. If anything, I'll go my own way. I'll probably just go back to the hotel and just rest there.
Let's meet up at lunch, shall we?
I did not hear dude.
Yeah, me neither.
I think he might be gone.
He's gone. He's dead.
Yeah, he's probably talking as Roger Cross and he's wondering why we're ignoring him.
Yeah.
Roger Cross never existed.
What?
He was a figment of
Oh,
your
no.
imagination.
Oh,
he was
no.
he was a figment in the fog.
So
He's just the aspiration which you always wanted to be. He was lacking in your life.
So
Oh,
guess we're probably going back to the spot where we say hi and he asks for a place where he can get medicine or
Yes.
get himself patched up.
He said, like he says many times, "No, I don't know."
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's quite. How do you get yourselves patched up if you don't know if something happens? Something what must happen?
Well, that doesn't
sometimes.
even look like a that bad injury. It just looks like a little cut.
That's why I recommended
Yeah,
somebody
but
roll
it's-
first
it's-
aid.
It's done by an animal, so we don't want to get it infected. So that's
Okay,
the
I
problem.
know. Just fine Solon. I don't know. Anyway, I'm after the Woods house.
Have you been drinking?
Right.
Nope.
That was that was just you slurring.
Right.
It seems as if all the major things happen to be on the one road, so maybe we could find something there.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
That's
Either way,
as you're walking around, you notice there's a strange individual. She doesn't pop up as the natural ones. He's a 6'4" man with dark skin, long brown hair, and brown eyes, and he's carrying a sharp shovel with him.
How do we know it's a sharp shovel?
Because the shovel's got a very sharp end,
Which end?
and he's carrying it.
All right.
He's literally having it out.
I'm guessing he's the Undertaker.
How are you going to react? Are you just going to let him walk by?
well, I do turn around and I look at the others and like, I look at them like like I'm a little bit panicked. I don't know what to do. Just open-eyed, little bit of a shrug, like.
What are you staring at, boyo?
I'm sorry. What? Yes, we would like to do an interview. Could you please come here a little bit?
What the hell for?
It's just for we're doing a little bit of an investigation. There's been like a crime and we need we need like just a little bit of general information, you know.
He walks over, rubbing a bit of soot off of his head as he readjusts his hand. Right, what do you want?
Right, I see that you've got like a I've heard like so there's been quite an activity around here for bootleggers. Is that right?
I don't know. I don't really know about a cemetery in my house, which is next to the cemetery.
Oh, I see.
knew it. He's the Undertaker.
Oh, I see. So, I suppose you're the Undertaker?
Yes, of course I am. Why do you think I would take the shovel with me? So I
Well,
can dig a hole?
Well,
Oh boy, I'm gonna go dig for treasure then.
it's his. Well, it's his part of the job, isn't it? Digging
Yeah.
holes.
But I don't dig for treasure, do I now?
Of course not. either way, I do believe that a proper burial is a treasure by itself. It's quite a way to respect the dead.
That's when a man approaches. A man who is standing at 6'3". He wears a hat and he has a star on him. He's obviously pleased. As he walks over, going, "Is it Lump? Stop giving the newcomers trouble again." Fuck
he
off,
had to
Michael.
It's he didn't give it any. He didn't bother us really. We actually were the ones bothering him, and we were asking for some directions and some information about the town. By the way,
man.
I forgot myself. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sir Logan Lawrence Barrett. Nice to meet you. And what would be your name, Mr. Undertaker?
My name's Collins, but everybody calls me Lump.
How's that? Oh, well, never mind. I remember his description. I managed to say why is oh yeah, that and then I stopped.
Yeah.
I see. Is there?
The police officer's still standing there.
I turned to a police officer. Yes, wait. Is there anything you like to ask us for, officer? Otherwise, I would like a little bit of privacy, you know.
I don't have anything to ask. Just don't trust that drunk bastard there who just drinks graves for a living. As he walks off, and you notice that Lump whispers, "Fuck you, you cunt."
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see that you do not have I see that you do not have much a reputation with the local police. I suppose. Don't answer that if you're uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, these people don't like me.
But
I honestly don't care. I just do my job digging graves, and I know some history about the town. That's all I do. I dig graves and I talk about shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
What do you want to know?
Well, honestly, I'm a professor. I'm a professor of archaeology. So I do really enjoy listening to people talk about their place's history. So, go ahead. Tell me everything if you'd like. If you
know what? I might as well take you to the church for a good history lesson if you want one. Reverend
yes.
Ronald Lynn is much more keen to fucking talk about this shit. As he comes around going, "Come on," as he waddles over to the church. Go. The church is located off School Street, just off Main Street. The main cathedral is a large room with a vaulted ceiling as you enter. 2-story tall stained glass windows are on the side walls of the main worship room. Wooden pews form 4 columns with 6 rows of pews in each column. A large pulpit on a raised stage dominates the front of the room. A large cross hangs on the wall behind the pulpit. It is hardwood floor. As he goes, Hey, Ronald, go tell this guy about some history about his church or some shit, I don't know." As he exits with his shovel.
Do we happen to be in the church of the conventional church?
No, it's called the Church of the Old Sloop.
The congregation, as he enters, he says, "The congregational share, good sir." An old man, looking at about 60, with short black frizzy hair that is starting to grey and blue eyes which look grey as well, approaches. Hello there, fellows. What do you require from me?
Greetings. My name is Sir Logan Norris Barrett, and these are my colleagues. We would like to. We came here to, or at least your colleague brought us here to to listen to your submissions about this town's history. We would like to really, due to the fact that we are, that I'm personally passionate, and also it could be useful for our research.
Well,
yes.
I don't have a general history of the town, but I have lived here a long time. I've been running this place since I was 25, and I'm 60 now.
All right. Has anything of particular interest happened during these years?
No, but I can tell you about the story in 1814, which is why we're known as the Church with a Hole in its Ceiling. Because you see, at the very top of our church, at the very point of the top of the church, there's a little hole there. You want to hear the story, Sonny?
Yes, I would love it.
Back in 1814, when my granddad was the preacher, the British frigate NHMS Nymph fired a shot at the church bell, but hit the steeple instead. The cannonball stuck the steeple, and it is now still stuck in there to this very day, and we haven't been able to get the money to repair it. Some other news about this church: it was founded directly back in 1805.
All right. So, that is really interesting. Have you got more stories like this about other places, for example?
No, not really. I mean, there's other churches, of course, but I don't know too much about them. I just know their name and the reverends there.
All right. Actually, knowing the reverends would be quite useful.
Okay, sure. You want to know the reverends? Okay. He says, have you got a map of the town? I can point you in the right direction for it.
Yes. Do you boys the map?
Yeah, we've got the map.
Pulls out the map. He points up here. That is Pigeon Cove Chapel. It is run by Reverend Jack Sardonicus. He's a nice guy.
Can I hear the name again?
Reverend Jack Sardonicus.
Jack Sardonicus. All right. Very well. I write it down on my notepad. All right. What's next?
Well, the other church has basically been abandoned. It's more of a ghost church, to be honest, but yeah, I'll tell you it anyway. It's the Universalist Church.
Universalist?
He points here. Really close by, actually, more to the cemetery, but as that church is mostly abandoned by now, it's like only got one reverend, and we don't have any preachers, so...
Right, and do you know the reverend there?
Yes, it's, actually, no, he's not a reverend. One second. Yeah, he is, I think. He's a vicar, a priest.
Alright.
Bernard Leon.
Bernard Leon. Alright?
Yes, Bernard Leon.
Right.
Old as me, been doing the job just as almost as long as me.
Alright, very well. That will, I'll be sure of use. And any
A bandish.
anyone else?
No, that's all the churches I know of.
Alright. Alright, thank you for your contribution. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and I'm sure it was as well for the boys for listening to your tales. One last question. Could we please take a look around the church? Just
Yeah, sure, you can take a look around the church if you want.
right.
Sure, let's have a look as he leads you up the altar. So, we haven't got much here, but if you wanna, we can take you up to the top where the actual cannonball is, but we can't actually get you to the cannonball area.
Okay. I also have another question, if I may ask.
Yes.
Which year was the town originally built? Do you know?
Well, the town was built around 1700s, but it prospered in the 1800s.
I see. So it's quite recent.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a really old one. It's only around 100 years old.
Okay.
As they are talking, I like scrutinize around, check there's anything odd. Maybe something akin to the plates that we found at the Red Barn.
You don't find anything odd within the church.
Right. That's good.
Can we reach the top to look at the hole?
Yes, but you can't actually go to the cannonball zone. It's too dangerous. It's riggedy.
Ah,
As he says, well, I can't climb up there. I'm too old. As he points to a point of stairs and a little ladder.
all right. I'll start climbing up the ladder.
You climb those
I
stairs.
don't second.
They're really long. Tell me when we get to the 50th floor, then I'll puke.
Yikes.
Right.
As you finally get up there, you notice the area is very shadowy. You can barely see anything from up there, mostly because the big top structure still remains, so it shadows up everything.
Can we see where the cannonball is stuck?
You cannot see where a cannonball is stuck, but you can see there's a hole there.
Okay.
Can I use my pen light to start, like, looking around?
Yeah, sure, you can use a pen light to look around. As you flicker on your pen light, ding! Oh, you don't notice anything of note.
Huh.
I probably should get an electric torch at some point.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Right.
This is also the place where the bell is located, or is that another
Yeah,
spot?
the bell is there. The bell is still there. It's the bell is directly above where the cannon hit.
Is it reachable?
Yes, but it is a restricted area.
All right.
No, Harvey wouldn't go into restricted areas without permission.
You have made the right decision, son. As you slowly go down, he says, yes, you see that?
No, it's quite impressive that I managed to hit the top.
Well, it was quite a matter of good ship. But anyway, I guess that's the end of it. Anything else you want to do?
I think we're done here. I don't know about you.
Okay then. As he leads you down. Well, if you want to come back, come back.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you for the history
Uh-huh.
lesson.
Yeah. Thank you for answering our questions and have a nice day.
Okay, boys. Have a nice day.
Right, have a nice day, you too. All right. As we get out, let's see. All right. We never sure got something to work on, kind of. We know a lot of churches now. However, I do. I am mostly intrigued about the university.
Oh.
Who's that?
A crow arrives at a signpost sitting right next to Sir Logan.
I grab onto his jacket.
Don't worry.
The crow looks at Sir Logan Lawrence inquisitively. Ah.
You already got one scratch.
I look at the crow inquisitively.
The crow looks back inquisitively and lets out a little caw.
Cow.
Yeah, calm down, boys. We don't want any fights, especially if you're gonna fight some crows.
Carl?
I look at the crow. Speak up. What do you want from us?
Carl?
It's an animal. It can't speak.
What if it did?
Sake.
It looks at Sir Logan and twists its head and go, huh?
Oh no! Oh great! The bird has a sense of humor. Let's go.
As the bird goes, ka 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 ka, and flies off.
All right, let's go to the
The fog
to the
is
church.
slightly thickened now as you slowly walk down. You are going to which church are you going to now?
Oh God, what time is it now? I look
It
at
is
them.
around. It is around 3 p.m.
Okay, we might want to get a torches first since the fog's getting really bad.
Yeah,
some
I
electrical
think that
torches.
would be. I think that would be wise enough.
Well, then we gotta find a general store or some kind
Yeah,
of
have we
electronic
seen a
store or
general
something like that.
store working around town or?
Roll a memory roll, an idea roll to be exact.
Oh, it's our
Wow.
intelligence.
Wow! Wow!
I am very
Wow.
smart.
Yay!
We are all
Intellect. Oh my God! Finally, Ben did something good.
Hey, I succeeded last time on the other EDU roll.
Shh, it's okay. Benjamin, that's when you recall. Let's get my audio log out. Yes, you see, Sonny, that general store where John Tarstor sells very good coats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the couch store. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that store. Actually,
John
there.
Tar store.
So we head there?
Yeah.
Didn't we actually have the directions for that one?
We did.
You did, in fact.
You
So, you approach. It's right next to the Memorial Hall. As you enter, it's a little store, and you can notice that it's specifically a tailor for clothes and shoes, but it has some general things as well. An average build man of black skin and black hair and brown eyes, who is slightly plump, is standing behind the desk. He goes, "Oh, new people in town. How are you doing this fine morning?" Well,
Pretty good,
it's not really
thanks.
fine, but optimism is nice.
Yeah. Apart
yes,
from the fog, yeah, we're doing good.
Yes, we are very well doing. I would we came here to ask. Have you by any chance got some torches?
Yeah,
Some
electric.
What specific sorts of torches? Electric torches, you ask?
Yeah.
Yes.
He slowly comes out and moves over to a little tool section and goes, "Yes, I do have torches, in fact.
All right. So
Not high quality ones, but they'll do." As he takes a little box and moves it over to the desk.
yeah, that
Yes,
is. I think that is fine enough. But just to know, have you got anything more powerful? As in, even though it's not electrical,
No, I'm more of a tailor than a general storesman.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Do you have a general store around here?
I don't think so.
No. Besides these electric torches, I might also want to have it's oh no, not what was it, the gas torch? Oh, fuck, I gotta look it up.
The oil torch, you mean?
Oil.
Oil torch.
An oil torch, you want?
Yeah.
He wants an American torch.
You mean a lamp, sir, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He looks around in the tool section again and pulls out a really rusty and old oil lamp and says, "I'm not sure if this will be the best, but I think it'll work," putting it on a table. You know, if you're going to buy the flashlight, you can just take the oil lamp for free.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty kind of you.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah, who's gonna keep the torch?
Well,
Okay, but
I
of
can
course
put the
it-
torch in my briefcase, so.
Okay.
Of course, you're going to have to all pay for this.
Yeah, of course.
$5 for the entire torch section and the lamp for free.
Okay, I'll get the torch. I give him $5. And
He pockets it and says, "Well, thank you for your purchase. Have a good day."
yeah.
I-
How do I
I
change
also have a-
batteries? Can you give me a little guide? I am not really handy with tools.
In the meantime, I'll have a look at his
Coats.
neckties.
His neckties. His neckties are very posh, and as you can see, they're very well tailored. There are many different types of them. Patterned, non-patterned, black, white, red.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Do I know how to use a torch now?
Yes, you know it's torch. And
Yeah,
It's just-
I try turning it on and off just to.
the plump gentleman walks up to Harvey, who's looking at tires. "Look at tires, sir." He says it. "Looking at ties, sir."
Sorry, I'm writing things down and looking things up the same. Yeah, I was actually since I was on a tailor shop, I was actually thinking about getting a new one since my current one's getting a little bit worn out.
Well, any specific thing you're looking for?
Well, mostly for work and so nothing too
Nothing too flashy, then.
yes.
Well, any specific color you want?
I was thinking about a more darker bluish.
He goes in. He quickly pulls out a little box of them and pulls out a very dark blue one, saying, "Is this to your taste, good sir?"
I'll take it out and Matt look at it while holding it against my suit and take a few seconds and like, yeah, I'll yeah, that works just fine. How much is it?
Oh, it'll be $2.
I rub it a bit and flip it over again and say yeah, $2 is fair.
Oh, I said
And,
$2, sir, not free.
I also said $2, so
Oh, I thought you said tree.
yeah, $2 is fair. I'll take it.
Okay then. As he moves behind the register, could you give me the $2?
Yeah, and I take out my wallet and pay him. I give him $1.
He puts it in the register. Right. Anything else you fellows want to buy or ask?
No, I guess.
Okay then. Well,
Right.
have a nice day then.
Right, have a nice day. Thank you for everything. All right.
Yeah.
Now that we got these things, shall we go to the church now? It's. I think it's starting to get late, so we better not rush a bit.
It's around 5 p.m.
We really spent a lot of time with that store, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, the lesson about torch and how to use it was, I mean, pretty good. Yeah, I now know how to use torch, electrical torch. And I put, yeah, you can see I put the torch in my backpack.
Okay, boys. I think we might have to end the session now.
Oh, is it a timing
sorry.
thing or is it someone?
No,
It's
someone
me.
has to leave.
All right.
I'll have my
And by-
character retire.
Oh no, it'd be
Different-
better if we just generally stop, because I'd rather have everyone here for recording.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
I
just
do.
go to a bar and have a coffee, and then
No,
we'll go to the-
we'll just end with everyone leaving the store.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
And I'll just put here.
I love how my character is like, he's slowly becoming like a.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I'll head off. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright.
See
All
ya.
right,
see ya,
have a
lad.
nice day.
Yep.
Have a nice
I love-
day.
I love my guy's like slowly becoming a crazy crazy guy who like hates like he already hates crows, but he's revealing himself for what he actually is.
Crows. Hey, and Abby, change your name to Crow. Change your name to your Crow. Go and do it. Do it.
Do it, boy!
Starring
Go on, do it.
starring Russell Crowe.
I,
Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe.